the entire live stream is just going to be me sitting here doing this. I hope that's okay with you all. Hi, people. I'm gonna read answers to... Am I driving? No. Do I look like I'm driving? Like, but... No, I'm not. Seth. Hi, Seth. I love you. I miss you. Do a backflip. No, eat up my ass, you fucker. I'm dying on this bus. Don't fucking test me, okay? Don't drive and I'm not fucking driving. Fuck all of you. Don't drive and live is actually really funny. Let's see. Let's read some questions. My favorite colors. My favorite colors are red and dark green. Is cabin fever getting to you? Yeah. I am out of my fucking mind. I've done all of the things that, like, I had to, like, do. I was like, oh, I finished my books. Finished my video game. And, yes, we are currently driving from LA back to Maryland. It is a 50-something hour drive. Bus time. We're on, like, 40... We're, like, on, like, the 46th hour. 47th. Seth, I will tell everyone that you say hello. I'm so glad that so many friends that we've made on this past tour are here. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. By us, I mean me. See? Wow. That's where I'm at right now. Favorite band at the moment. Favorite band always is Stick to Your Guns. That's always the answer. Hi, Keanu. No, I'm not letting you join in my live video, Keanu. Holy shit. That's a long drive. Why don't you take a plane? Because we still have to get our bus and all of our gear in it back to Maryland. That's why. I wish I met you in Boston. You'll meet me there soon. I'm gonna fucking live there, so. Everyone's very nice. I'm sorry, Keanu. I'm not doing that to either of us. Anyway, let's look at more questions. This one's a fun one. There probably will not be a dinosaur on the cover of our next album. That's just probably it's likely that won't be a thing. Let me see. Is touring in a van that bad? We're not in a van. We are in a short bus kind of deal. And it's actually, I mean, it's definitely way better than a van. I love our bus. But being on any vehicle for 40-something hours is going to make you go fucking insane. Favorite food. My favorite food is cheese. It's always cheese. Do you like Ice 9 Kills? Yes, they are my friends. They are great people. Let me see. Do. Someone said, who's your favorite member of As It Is? That's hilarious. Yo, that's like, you don't pick favorites. It's Foley. Foley is my favorite member. If I wasn't in a band, what would I be doing? I'd be doing exactly what I was doing before my band got signed, which is working as a zoologist. Also, I'm on a bumpy-ass bus, so this video is just going to be me shaking. I'm so fucking sorry. Throwback to when Phil threw a dildo at me and I caught it in my mouth. Yes, you did, Keanu, and I still have the video. It was wonderful. How do I submit questions on a live? I'm confused right now. Honestly, if you can just type them there, but are we playing at Warped? No, we're not playing at Warped. You don't pick favorite. I know. Foley and I together in a room together is just a lot of fuckery. We're just loud, ridiculous human beings, and it's a lot of fun. I've been trying to figure out how this sign metal thing you told me to do. Is it that? Is it the metal horns? Is that what you're trying to do? Dude, you're a zoologist. Oh dear. Hi, I'm drunk and I want to know what you think about Patty's haircut. What do you mean, like the black? Like that's the only Patty I've ever known, is Patty with the black emo hair. Yeah, no, we're not playing Warped Tour. We played Warped Tour last year. Why would they don't want us there this year. This is the 25th anniversary. They want all the fucking like old bands that like played the first Warped Tours. They don't give a fuck about us. We got our shit like last year, which was tight. A bunch of people asked me in the questions if I would be attending. Yes, I will be attending. Probably the New Jersey dates of Warped Tour. Oh my god, it's bumpy. Any advice on how to scream better? Go and watch Melissa Cross videos. Go get her DVDs. That was really instrumental in me figuring out how to expand like my range and do it a lot more comfortably. And yeah, Melissa Cross, Google her. Favorite Vanna album? The Few and Far Between. No, you guys need to come to Warped Tour. I'm sad. We did it last year, yo. Like, it's over. Let it die. Oh, you told me to start a band where I sign and scream. Oh, Amber. Oh, my gosh. Yo, totally do that. That would be amazing. Let's see. Rocky's here. I love Rocky. Let me see. Oh my gosh. Hi, Trevor. I miss you. I'll see you this weekend. Can't wait. Okay, so we get a lot of questions like, are we planning on coming back to blah, blah, blah. So we have nothing to do with, like, where tours go. Pretty much ever. Typically we get sent either a band will hit us up to tour with them, and then they'll send us the dates, and we're like, I guess that's where we're going. Or, like, our booking agent will send us the dates of a tour that he booked, and then we go, I guess that's where we're going. So pretty much that's how it works. We don't have pretty much any control over where tours go. If you are in a major city in the U.S., expect us to be back, because we never fucking stop touring, ever. Let's see. How do you take care of your voice? So a lot of people have some interesting ideas about, like, what it means to be a singer or a screamer in a band. For me, I'm only screaming for 45 minutes to an hour of the day using that part of my voice. So I will almost never lose my voice, because it is basically a different part of your vocal folds that you're using, and you're using it in a different way than when you would use like your normal like talking and singing. So the way that I make sure that I don't lose my talking or singing voice, because that's the part that I gotta be most careful with, basically, if I know a lot of times, like, some of you might see me, like, coming through the venue during the show. I do not stop and talk to anyone during the show or while bands are playing, because that's how I take care of my voice. Because trying to talk to fans over loud music, or even just talking to my friends over loud music in the venue, will ruin my voice. Absolutely. So that's why the only time I ever come out and talk to people is at the end of the show, when there's no more music playing. So I'm not running away because I don't like you. I'm running away because that is literally how I protect my voice. I will try to talk at the end of the show to everyone. Oh, Andrew Lee's here. Hi, Andrew. I love you. Still so happy you got Chris fucking Cole to sing the cheese song and do the no pants dance. I feel like I will take a lot of credit for warming Chris Cole's cold dead heart. And I love him very much, and I miss him. Do I like Texas? I actually do like Texas. We do really well in Texas. Texas shows are always so much fun. The worst mosh pit you've ever been in? I don't know. I don't understand that question. Like, bad as in violent, like worse as in violent, or worse as in like this is some pathetic ass bullshit. Because I don't necessarily consider a violent mosh pit to be a bad one. It is what it is. I'm here for all mosh pits. Did you get into metal as a kid? I guess it depends on your definition of kid. Like, I was in high school. What are you going to miss most about the Great Depression tour? Oh, my friends. I'm getting to have fun with people every day. And everyone on that tour was really great. So, the people, definitely. Can you tell Stan Twitter to stop hating on someone saying play Nickelback? We'll stop saying play Nickelback then. I'll never give you the answers you want. I'm sorry. No one ever comes to Virginia. Yo, we literally just played Richmond like 3 weeks ago. I'm wearing a Sharptooth shirt and an As It Is hat. Hell yeah. Please inform Stan Twitter that you didn't get offended over the plain Nickelback thing. We are still being bullied for it. Oh my god. No, I just had oh my god, I didn't care. I thought it was funny, and I thought that my answer was fucking great. So, yeah, no one fucking cares. I want to be in a band, but I'm a teenager, and I'm too young. Yo, I don't know. I didn't join my first band until I was 20, so I'm not the person to ask. How old were you when you learned how to fry scream? I have been attempting to fry scream since I was like 16. Lauren, will you ever get a Twitter? I don't fucking know. I prefer using the band Twitter to be an idiot on Twitter. You should... Let me see. You should check your DMs. Don't tell me what to do. Oh my gosh. This is so much going on right here. I'll give you 24 hours to check pressure cracks. I'm tired of your bullshit. No, I don't want to now. Don't tell me what to do. Bye. No, I'm not going to do it just to spite you. Let's see. Hi, Sage. Yee. Sage is here. Oh, I love all of my friends. They're so good. Did you get the iPod back? No, I didn't get my iPod back because by the time it got to Boston, we had already left like 3 days earlier. So no, I still have not seen my iPod. And, yeah, RIP. I will hopefully get it this weekend. Please get home safe. I'm trying. Let me see. Do. We stand Sage. I too stand Sage. Hi, James. Okay. Let me see. How am I doing? I'm fine. That face is how I'm doing. Oh my gosh. Are you going to make a Twitter? No. Who's driving? I think Lance? I'm not sure. What's your favorite animal you've worked with? I love working with alligators. Gators are my faves. My favorite song at the moment. I don't know that I ever have a favorite song. Like, that's, like, I have favorite songs by individual bands or in individual genres, depending on the day. Chris from Camp Crystal Lake. I don't know what your eggplant obsession is, but I hope you're okay. Favorite LaCroix. So, actually, literally, I'm more of a polar person, but I have these. Just, these are what I have, so I'm drinking them. I'm drinking a lime LaCroix. It's fine. I like polar better, or Perrier. But these are fine. I'm not picky. Favorite Monster flavor. I only drink the white Monsters in a can. The sugar-free ones. Those are the only ones that I will drink. Do you like the ice drinks too? No, they're way too sweet. Do you feel like you saw more female faces in the crowd during this tour than your past tour experiences? Oh my god, overwhelmingly yes. Yeah, and it was fucking great. I want to have this many girls at all of our shows forever. Let's see, because there's some questions on here. It says, what do you see Sharptooth doing in 2019? Well, we're recording an album when we get home, and we are going to Europe. And as of right now, that is all we have announced. I'm sure that there will be a lot more touring where that came from, because we're going to be putting out our album eventually and touring around that. So that's what we going to do. It's going to be a good time. Yay. Oh, that was a sad little burp. Here's a fun fact about me. I suck at burping. Hello, I can only join for a second, but you're rad. Hi. Hello, friend. You're rad, too. Thank you. How do I correctly scream along to Sharptooth? Look up Melissa Cross and do whatever her videos tell you to do, because that's the best ways to do it. Let me see. Okay, my favorite snack on the road is here's a fun, if y'all want an as it is story. So as it is on their bus, they had a fridge, so I would keep like stuff to make quesadillas in their fridge, and I would call it my bus cheese on their bus, and I would go on there every night and make quesadillas on As It Is's bus. And I'd just come in, and everyone's like, oh, Lauren's here for her bus cheese. The nightly bus cheese. So I guess my microwave quesadillas are my favorite snack on the road. Y'all should tour with Stick to Your Guns. I know, right? We fucking should. We totally should. That would be great. Who are you sitting next to? No one. I'm not sitting next to anybody. I am in a back section of the bus. I will show you. I guess technically I'm sitting next-ish to Keith. And there they are. Say hello, Keith. Oh, there's Keith's hello. Well, that's pretty on brand. What? Oh, the middle finger was apparently directed just at me, which is also extremely on brand. Keith, everyone says hello, Keith. Andrew Lee says hello, Keith. Everyone goes, we love Keith's brand. Keith's brand is being aggressively mean to me all the time. And then us just being really fucking weird back here. So, okay, back here, this area that we are in, this is the Champagne Room, aka the Perv Palace, aka the Perv Cave, aka the Perv Hole, aka the Thirst Parlor. So that is this back section of the bus that I put up all these nice little twinkle lights. Right here we have a body pillow. It is gold silk, and Ronnie gave it to me. It's very lovely. It smells like Bath and Body Works. Thanks, Ronnie. Hi, Josh. The answer to your question is yes. Yes, I'm glad that all of you like our horrifying names for this part of the bus. It is favorite album of 2019. What albums have even come out this year? 2019? Yeah. I don't know. Tell us a good Ronnie story. Ronnie kissed me full on the fucking face. I don't, and I'm not entirely sure why. That's a Ronnie story. Ronnie's perfect. Let's see. Okay. Someone said, does pineapple go on pizza? Yeah. You know what goes on pizza? Whatever makes you fucking happy. Live your best life. That's what goes on pizza. Let me see. Oh, this is great. Have you been eating? No. Have you been hydrating? No. Are you okay? No. How many times have you cried? Today? I don't know if I've cried yet today. I cried maybe a little bit earlier when I finished my video game. So maybe a time today. Okay, so as far as eating on this journey, I got onto this. Yeah, so that's the problem, is that, like, we are on, like, a 50-something hour bus ride. And you know what really sucks? Having to pee 500 times on a 50-something hour bus ride. So we've had to hydrate very sparingly. I had a kombucha. I've had a couple bottles of water. I had a Diet Coke. I had this LaCroix. What did I eat? I had like 5 tortillas with peanut butter on them. And then I've had probably a cup's worth of shredded cheese, because I just had the bag of shredded cheese left from my bus cheese from the As It Is bus. Everything comes full circle. And I have finished all of that food. And now if I'm hungry, all I have left is peanut butter, which, like, is gross. So, yeah. Let's see. Shan Johnson, I don't know who you are, but these are wildly illuminating posts. Have you ever tried ketchup chips? I'm not like a chips person. When I'm not being a piece of fucking garbage, I try not to eat a lot of carbs. And so I don't think I've ever had ketchup chips. I probably won't. What game did you finish? I finished Earthbound, which is my favorite game. I do cry when people don't get freedom. That's kind of like my whole thing, is that everyone deserves freedom. Better stay hydrated and eat, or else. I love that the internet is being my mother right now. I love it. Have you ever fallen while climbing on stuff? I don't think I've ever fallen. Keith, have I ever fallen off, off something? No, I've never fallen. No, yeah. I'm sure I've fallen off of just things in my life, but I have never fallen off of something at a show, knock on wood. I'm usually very careful. Who is Shan? I don't know, but hi, friend. How are you? Everyone here is just having a good time and living their best life. Oh, my God. Let's see. I cried a lot yesterday. I didn't cry a lot today. Do you like when fans open up to you about their experiences, or is it hard for you? It's definitely both. I do appreciate that people feel that they can share what they've been through with me. I do, it's the kind of thing where I kind of, just have to kind of pace myself with it, which, sometimes people will DM me stories of theirs, and I have to, a lot of times, also, depending on where I am mentally, I will wait until I get home from a tour to respond, because I'll be in a more stable situation. But yeah, I sometimes have to pace myself with it, because I do want to be able to be emotionally available for anybody who is trying to talk to me and connect with me about things that they've been through, that especially if they're similar to anything I've been through. Yeah, not always 100% easy, but that is important to me. Let me see. Was there any leftover merch from the store? I think so. Sure. And I'm sure it will be online. Anything that is left over, I'm sure will be online. Hydrate or dihydrate. I didn't know Insta had a Q&A feature. It does. It's great. I will take on the role of Lauren's mother. Oh, God. When are we coming to Australia? I don't know. Soon, hopefully. Do you enjoy Rice Krispie treats? Again, especially on tour, I try to not eat trash, because otherwise I'll just fall into bad habits of just being bored and eating candy and garbage and sweets, and I can't do that. So I'm for the most part pretty strict about what I'm putting in my body on tour. Are you guys still playing Renegade Fest? No, we were never playing that, and we were never playing that. They never talked to us about it, and they just went ahead and assumed we were playing for some reason. We're definitely not playing it. Best part of tour and worst part of tour. Best part of tour is getting to meet so many new fans and friends, and bond with the bands that you are on tour with. The worst part of tour is not getting to see my boyfriend for long periods of time, and my fucked up sleep schedule. Sleep has a really big impact on my mental health. If I'm getting very disjointed sleep, or if I'm not getting a lot of sleep, I get extremely depressed. So that is really hard for me. The other thing that's hard is I have seasonal affective disorder, and especially in the winter when you're traveling around the country, and there's you're in one climate for a fucking week, and oh, I'm feeling great, and then oh, I'm in the fucking the Swiss Alps for a week, and I'm and it's Snowmageddon, and there's no sunlight, and I feel like I'm dying, and it's there's a lot of up and down with some of that for me. So yeah, those are some of the best things and the worst things. My favorite and worst Warped Tour memory. I literally don't think I had... I don't know that I have a worst. I don't know. All of Warped Tour was my favorite Warped Tour memory. Will you ever make an acoustic album? Well, Sharptooth? Fuck no. Fuck no. Sorry about that polar vortex. What's the name of the person to look up if you want to learn how to scream? Melissa Cross. I'm just going to periodically just repeat her name with no context on this live chat. Let's see. This is fun. Favorite Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon is Bulbasaur. I think Bulbasaur is very cute. Hey, everyone needs to be nice to each other on my feed, or I'm not gonna be happy with everybody. Let's just have a good time. Let's see. I don't know how I feel about any of these questions. It's shit. 46 hours on a bus. Sucks. It's really not the worst thing in the world, but, like, it's not great. It's not ideal. Whoever said don't be mean, don't be mean. It's Trevor, of course it is. Where'd you come up with the name Sharptooth? I didn't. It is from the land before time. I didn't come up with it. I joined the band after it was already the name. How did you guys end up with a bus? It is like, so it's like a mobility bus, short bus, I don't know, whatever you fucking call it. It's not like a big ass tour bus, but it belongs to Lance. And do you ever get headaches from being on the bus for so long? Absolutely. I take Aleve and I take Dramamine all the fucking time. Favorite coffee creamer flavor? I do not put creamer in my coffee. But if we're talking about just to drink, because I will absolutely drink coffee creamer, then I don't know. I definitely drank a coffee creamer that was like this, like really interested mocha kind that was cool once, because I'm disgusting. Do you have a favorite Gordon Ramsay insult? I don't. I don't know anything about Gordon Ramsay. I don't know this shit. Let me see. Ooh, this good one. Favorite board game, video game, or both? It's not a board game, but my favorite, like, tabletop game is Magic the Gathering, obviously. We're a big Magic band. And my favorite video game is Earthbound, which, if any of y'all have played Smash, Ness from Super Smash is from Earthbound. So that's where he's actually from. Now you fucking know. What's your favorite flavor of cheese? So that's like that question, if you're a cheese person, that doesn't really make a lot of sense. I don't eat cheese for a specific flavor. So cheese is kind of like wine. If somebody's like into wine, they don't usually have like a favorite. It's about like experiencing the different kinds of wine. That's how I feel about cheese. I like different cheeses for different purposes. So yeah. I don't know who is asking to be in my live chat, but y'all need to calm the fuck down, because that's not happening. Do you have a middle name? I do. It is Elise. Elyse. You never told me you played Magic. Everyone, like, pretty much everyone in this band plays Magic. Except for Lance. Lauren, how could you just drink that coffee creamer? Oh, because I'm a sick fuck. Let me see. Do. If you have school tomorrow, I hope you have a lovely day at school. Adidas, Gazelle, or campus. Or I don't know what the fuck any of that means. Come on. Mayo, coconut oil, and half. All things I enjoy. Oh my god. Okay. You as Patty is more iconic than Patty. That's the funniest shit ever. I love Patty very much. Let's see. Ooh, this is a good one, actually. Do you watch Rick and Morty? So, actually, I don't watch anything, and that's one of the only shows that I have watched all of them. That's pretty much one of the only TV shows that I have seen all of. I don't watch, like, TV, except for Rick and Morty, apparently. Let's see. Underappreciated band right now. I don't know that they're underappreciated, but you should definitely go and check out a band called Tradewind because they're amazing, and some of my favorite artists play in that band. You should totally watch The Umbrella Academy. I'm not gonna watch it because I don't watch anything. That's the whole point of that. I do not personally own a TV. I'm the person who goes, oh, you're watching that show. Is it a book? I don't have the patience to sit and watch anything. I always feel like there's other things that I should be doing. Let me see. I'm currently perusing all of the questions that you all sent me. Okay, I actually don't know if I even have a favorite restaurant. Keith, do I have a favorite restaurant? Keith just like, I don't fucking know. I have no idea if I have a favorite restaurant. You know what? There's this restaurant that my boyfriend and I go to all the time in Boston. It's called Olay, and they have really great Mexican food. So that's gonna be mine. That's my answer. Timmy! Oh, Timmy's here! Timmy! You perfect angel, I miss you. Timmy from Point North is in the house. I don't know when I'll see you again, and that just made me really sad. I miss you too, sweetheart. Oh. How did you guys end up playing Warped Tour? We got asked to. Oh, hey! My boyfriend's here. Hi, Justin. What other shit is on here? Do you know what your Myers-Briggs personality type is? Oh, fuck. We just did this a couple weeks ago. And I can't fucking remember. It's E. Because mine changes. I think I'm E. S. X. P. So X is thinking and feeling. I am literally 50% thinking and 50% feeling. It literally, we'll take it 1 minute and it'll be 49:51, and then the next minute I'll take it and it'll be 49:51 in the other direction. Every time. So all those things. Let me see. Tour with Norma Jean. I mean, that'd be cool, but doesn't the lead singer of Norma Jean, like, really likes Donald Trump, so, like, maybe not. Did you take lessons to learn how to scream? I've only ever had, so I have taken, like, singing lessons and stuff I took those for, like, 12 years. And so that was a thing for most of my life. And I took one lesson with Melissa Cross. Everything else has been self-taught. Let me see. Oh, God. There's so many things here. Everyone, calm down. I am hyped that you shaved your head because you felt like you could because of me. Cool. Timmy must be protected at all times. Timmy is so pure, and Timmy let me straighten his hair, and he's perfect. Let me see. In your next album, you should feature people in your songs. We might do that. We have a couple people in mind that we really like, and that we're hoping to include on our record. Have you ever listened to the band Get Set Go? No. We met once at Warped Tour prom, and I didn't realize how short you were, because I'm really short, too. I'm 4'11". I'm 5 foot. I win. No, I'm kidding. Warped Tour prom was lit. Saw you guys on the tour with my homies in Roseview. Yay! He's more of a libertarian than anything. Are you talking about the guy from Norma Jean? But apparently he really likes Donald Trump, and I'm sorry. I'm also, not super into libertarianism. That's just not specifically my thing. Which is fine. It's not that much better. Not gonna get into what my personal, the specifics of my personal political beliefs are. Remember that article Sharptooth did with Alt Press? We've done 4 with Alt Press. So there's a couple floating around. Let me see. Aw, I'm glad your 10-year-old sister liked us. So many things. Oh my gosh. Good night, friend. I'm not sure if Norma Jean are Trump supporters, but they did say they welcome all their Trump-supporting fans and encourage them to wear their MAGA clothing to their shows. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that qualifies as being a Trump supporter. Also, I don't know who told us that he's huh? Oh, yeah, no. We know people who know them personally, and he said he's a Trump supporter, so. And that's fine, you do you. Tour with TAS. The Acacia Strain? Oh, we would love to tour with the Acacia Strain. The Acacia Strain is Keith's favorite band. Well, one of your favorite bands. How would you feel about this? Yes. One of Keith's favorite bands.
I would love to watch them for free every night for a month.
Keith goes, I would love to watch them for free every night for a month. Oh my god.
And apparently they play Magic.
Apparently they play Magic too, which would be very awesome. If you can only listen to one band for the rest of your life, who would it be? I really hate that question. Because I go to different kinds of music and I listen to so many different kinds of music for different things. I feel like the cop-out answer would be stick to your guns, but I also honestly just don't think I could ever just pick a band just to listen to. I miss Highest Honor, and I'm so glad you're getting out there. Highest Honor was lit. Next time you tour, can you organize a girl mosh pit so I don't get trampled? Start your own girl mosh pit and say, this is girls fucking only. Otherwise, get the fuck out. Everyone needs to make space for each other. Bernie 2020. Yeah, I'm thinking that's my thoughts as well. Maybe they told their Trump supporting fans to wear their MAGA shit so they know who to beat up in the pit. Oh my god. Fuck. Corey is hardcore in the Second Amendment, that's why. I guess that's fine. Tour with Amity and call out the Trump stands. Isn't Amity's from Australia, right? So why would they have giant Trump stand? That just seems weird. Did you have fun in Vegas? We had so much fun. We had too much fun in Vegas. Vegas got lit. My mom is really scared of your band. It's because your mom hasn't listened to us. We're literally hardcore music for your mom. Let's go. Why are you so... I'm a giant dork, thank you. Yes, the Grand Rapids pit was lit. Is it worth coming out as bi to my super conservative parents? I don't know. Okay, so, like, I get, like, questions like this a lot, and honestly, like, I appreciate that people think to ask me, but I'm not a therapist, and I'm not a family counselor, so I don't necessarily have the answers that are going to be right for you. I think that everybody should be able to live their truth and be themselves, and whatever they think is the most important thing for them to do on that journey, I support, but yeah, I'm never gonna, like, specifically tell you to do a thing like that because I don't have the full context. Let me see. How bad your finger tattoos hurt? I don't think they hurt at all because I'm not a little fucking weenie. Joel, the unclean vocalist in Amity, is really into politics and hates Trump. Yay! Oh, good. I'm so glad that we have there's more of us out there. What was your genuine opinion of the loading dock in SLC? I have a lot of... I would prefer to play there when it isn't, like, 20 fucking degrees. That was the majority of my opinion. This is so entertaining. Oh, thank you. This is entertaining to me, too, because I've been so fucking bored and miserable and lonely and tired and sad, and this makes me so much happier. So y'all are wonderful. Thank all of you for being here, because I love you. What's your favorite tuning or key to write in? Don't ask me that, because I don't know anything about that. We are Sharptooth's tuning for everything on Clever Girl is in A sharp. So let's go with that. Opinion. Did you ever find out what exactly happened to the mics at the loading dock? Nope. We have no idea. Do you play any instruments? I can play the didgeridoo. I can also dick around on piano a little bit. Can you explain intersectional feminism? Ooh, that's a great question. Intersectional feminism is essentially just wanting equality for all people, but also realizing that equality for one group should never come at the expense of equality for other groups, and that only in elevating all marginalized voices can any of us actually find freedom. So that's kind of intersectional feminism in a nutshell. So, like, essentially, like, if somebody is, like, claiming to be a feminist but is, like, exclusionary of, like, trans people, or isn't taking into account the experience of people of color, then that is not intersectional feminism, and that is not how we roll. There needs to be equality, freedom, and equal rights for everyone, and not at the expense of anyone. So that is what intersectional feminism is. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. My voice is so calming. Wow, you're, like, probably the only person in the universe who's ever said that, ever. But thank you. I appreciate it. Evanescence cover song. No. Come on. No. Not my thing. Do you listen to Beartooth? Yeah. This whole bus is turbulent as shit. I don't really listen to Beartooth. It's not really my thing. They're great. I support them. Like, good for you doing what you do. I just never got into them. Let me see. Does screaming hurt your voice? No. If you're doing it correctly, it shouldn't hurt your voice at all. I drank an energy drink too late in the day, and now I'm hype. Oh, no. Rohan just showed up on here saying Freaky Friday, and I'm going to need you to leave, dude. All right. Let's go to... do you have any awareness of the security guard that had a problem with your statements at Dallas Warped Tour? No. I don't give a fuck about any security guards that worked at the fucking Warped Tour. A bunch of them were actual fucking trash. I got catcalled more by security guards at Warped Tour than I've been catcalled by normal people all summer. So, yeah. Fuck them. I never was really liked heavy music until I saw you guys, and I love your band. I love you. Thank you. That's wonderful. Well, it's like so much easier to get into different kinds of music when like, you feel like it's stuff that's like about you or represents you or your experience. So, yeah, I love that. That's fucking awesome. Your set was killer, by the way. Thank you. I don't even remember the Dallas Warped Tour. What happened at Dallas Warped Tour? Oh, it like rained a bunch on and off that day. Yeah, that was a weird day. To go to school tomorrow, and I don't want to go. But if you graduate school, then you won't have to do that anymore. You enjoy New Bring Me the Horizon. So it's really funny. I hadn't listened to them until literally like 2 days ago in my friend's car. And... yeah, I thought it was cool. It's pop music, and I like pop music. Tampa security was trash. It sounds like Warped security at Camden was ass. It sounds like security at Warped Tour at like all of the fucking dates. It was garbage. That's fucking funny. Is graduating middle school a necessity? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Go to class. Other than heavy metal. I don't know that I like heavy metal, but if that is what metalcore and hardcore constitute, I also listen to just like, I don't know, I listen to like everything. I listen to a ton of pop music. I listen to some EDM music. I listen to like some like hip hop. I listen to a shit ton of like weird indie stuff. I think that there's great things in all genres. I don't think that there's any genres that I'm like, this is entirely trash. I think that there's something good, in every genre. I'm gonna go look at the stickies. And also, since y'all really wanted me to say stickies again, Let me see. Ooh, this is a cool one. If you could create a dream tour using only your label mates, what would it look like? Oh, I don't know. Sorry. Stick to your guns, obviously. Counterparts. Would love to tour with Terror and Knocked Loose. And yeah, all of those would be really sick. Someone said the story so far. Nope, not my thing. Let me see. I'm so glad. Have you heard the new Attila song? I don't listen to Attila. Do whatever you like, but that's not for me. I stand Knocked Loose and Sharp Tooth. You don't like any pop punk? I like some pop punk. I'm not super into a ton of. Good night. Have a good night. I miss you. I like older pop punk. There's hasn't really been anything like modern that I've gotten into. The content hasn't really resonated with me. A Sharptooth pop punk album, absolutely never. Like, no, not a thing. Not the direction. Boston Manor. I don't listen to them. I've heard great things about them, but I don't know if I've ever listened to literally anything by Boston Manor. Like, at all. But, like, early pop punk that I like, I love, like, early Fall Out Boy. I love a ton of Taking Back Sunday. But, like, I got into pop punk, like, 15 fucking years ago when, like, those bands were, like, a thing. And then it became less my thing, and I liked angrier music. So, but, there are still some pop punk bands that I think are cool. Let's see, top 3 influences. Stick to your guns. Kasha. And every angry woman who has ever told someone to go fuck themselves. Those are my 3 biggest influences. So no As It Is pop punk. I didn't listen to As It Is really before I got on this tour. I love all the songs that they played on this tour, but I never listened to them before the tour except to like watch them a couple times at work tour. But like I love everything that they played on this tour, and like I like a lot of those songs. So I guess that counts. Let me see. Do. Gonna go to bed now so I can graduate middle school. I support you. Oh my gosh. It's gonna sound real weird, but I want to hug you. Just make sure you ask first. Do you listen to Slipknot? I didn't listen to Slipknot until like 5 years ago. I never got into them. That just was not a thing that I liked. And one of my friends was like, I can't believe you haven't fucking listened to that band. So he showed me some stuff by them that I actually ended up fucking with very heavily. So, yeah. Pierce the Veil. Never gotten to Pierce the Veil. Do you listen to Alkaline Trio? No. Let me see. Do you like Stray from the Path? I don't just like Stray from the Path. I love them, and they're some really good friends of mine. I've seen Stray probably, not counting our tour with them, because we toured with them a year ago. Not counting that tour, I've probably seen Stray like 30 times live. They're one of my favorite bands. Do you like any black metal? Yes, these are in a nod. I'm a fucking mess. Alright, I have 1 minute and 12 seconds left. Panic at the Disco. I love the record A Fever You Can Sweat Out because, again, that came out when I was, like, in high school, and it's an amazing album. Do you like Bring Me the Horizon? I never really listened to that band until, like, there were, like, 1 or 2 songs that I liked, like, maybe, like, 10 years ago that I thought were cool. And then my friend showed me their new stuff the other day, and I was like, this is cool. Blink-182. No, I don't like Blink-182. I have no problem saying that. I don't like Blink-182. What? Huh? Oh, no. This is unrelated to that. No, I don't like Blink-182. Favorite Fall Out Boy song? Ooh, shit. Now I'm really bad at song names. Fuck, that's gonna kill me. I'm gonna have to go and look it up now. It's one of the ones off from under the cork tree. Anyway, I'm leaving now, because it's only 7 seconds. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. Goodbye!